is being put together for our main event this time on the GWF. Hello, everyone. I'm Craig Johnson. We've got a lot of action.
Excuse me, Craig. Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt here.
Who are
But
you?
I just got an emergency phone call from my best friend in the whole world, and that would be none other than Stephen DeTruth.
Who are you?
Craig, obviously you know who I am. I am Flamboyant Freddie Fargo, the most respected and widely read journalist in the world, voted 6 years in a row Journalist of the Year.
And what are you doing here?
I came here at the bequest of Stephen DeTruth to keep you in line, Craig, and to make sure that you continue what has started here in the GWF, and that is that truth prevails to Stephen DeTruth and the Beacon of Truth.
And I thought Scott Hudson had problems. Fans, we've got a lot to show you, including a cage match. The team of Chuck Taylor and Terry Garvin against the Dirty Davis brothers. Let's take a look at the last time these two met, just last week.
Go to it.
There's the original Tugboat. Tugboat Taylor going to work on the Davis brothers. Mike Davis out of the way. Tom Davis in the middle of the ring, and watch now. I don't know who that hurt more, but your dad seemed to shake it off quite well.
That looked like it affected Dad, but I think it got Tom Davis more.
Well, I tell you, James Beard, not able to count here, can only ask for the hold to be broken.
Well, James Beard has his hand full in this match.
Knee right to the forehead of Tom Davis. Challenges Mike Davis to come in, but Mike Davis stopped by the referee. And the show came off the stage. Watch out. The Dirty Davis brothers.
The Davis brothers don't know what they got themselves into this time.
And now it's breaking loose as Terry Garvin comes in. And Tom Davis. Oh, there's the bell again. Watch out. Woo!
I hear that all the way back here, Craig.
Yikes.
You got to admire the ref, James Beard, It's like putting a ref in charge of a pit bull fight.
Not something I'd want to be in the middle of.
No, not me neither.
Seems that the Dirty Davis brothers are spending an awful lot of time outside of the ring.
Yeah, like I said, I think they're kind of scared inside the ring.
Chuck Taylor waiting for the Davis brothers to return, and now Terry Garvin policing the outside of the ring. Chuck Taylor waiting for Tom Davis to make his way back into the ring, and the younger Davis brother does. Two big men in there. Chuck locking in the side headlock. Deliver the shot to the jaw. Tag into Terry. And from behind, Mike Davis attacking out of nowhere. And now, Tom Davis using the bandana to take the air away from Terry Garvin.
Like I said, the ref can't get the bandana away from him.
But Chuck Taylor.
All right,
In there, but watch out. Mike Davis over the top rope and out. Inside the ring, Chuck Taylor and Tom Davis. Outside the ring, Mike Davis and Terry Garvin. Into the hardwood floor. Now Chuck Taylor throwing Tom Davis out. Oh! The stage and onto the floor. Just dump shot, Terry. Get up. And Tom Davis now going to work on Chuck Taylor. Into the post.
I want to go down there and help, Craig, but Dad said to sit tight. Sit back and just watch. But, I want to go down there and help. But I know that they'll come out. They'll be good. They're going to come out on top.
A lot of emotion in this match. A lot of revenge on the mind. Chuck Taylor preventing Mike Davis. Oh! Chuck Taylor distracted by Tom. Mike Davis getting the advantage here. Over the top rope off your screen when Terry Garvin once again as Mike Davis threw him over the top rope. Chuck Taylor doesn't know what's going on. It could be a 2-on-1 situation, but no, outside of the ring. Mike Davis going after Terry Garvin inside. Chuck Taylor working on Tom.
Greg, why does Mike Davis like to throw
over the stairs?
Jesus, come on, Ted.
And the official is thrown out by Chuck Taylor.
No.
Stay here. You can't afford.
Come on, let me go.
No,
Come on.
Stay here.
I gotta go. See what he's doing to Terry.
A shot.
Come on, this is ridiculous. This is getting out of hand. Davis, Tom Davis, we just proved you can't beat us, no matter what the rules are. You shoot tickets, you run, we fight. I want a cage. I want a cage. I want a cage next week.
Recently, we had a big announcement in the Global Wrestling Federation concerning a permanent commissioner. Let's take a look at that right here. At the beginning of the show, I said we had a special announcement. At this time, let's bring in Joe Pedicino. Joe, I have no idea what this is all about.
Well, it has to do with a permanent commissioner for the Global Wrestling Federation. As you know, we've been in sort of a chaotic situation of late. But, you know, my wife tells me that when I make a mistake, it's a doozy. And I would like to say that I came that close, as I have now found out, to making a doozy of a mistake. I have a story I want to tell everyone, but I would like to bring in Mr. Marco Villas of the Global Wrestling Federation. Marco is here representing the GWF. As you know, Marcus has been the interim commissioner for the past several weeks since the situation with Max Andrews. What I did not know, and what I have since found out, is that the whole thing, Max Andrews was, I guess you might, this is like out of a James Bond novel. He was undercover for the GWF. As it turns out, right after Max Andrews was named the interim commissioner, he was contacted by Mukun Singh and a group of international businessmen. They offered him money to become a double agent, you might say, and control the GWF and the cartel. Max went to the Global Wrestling Federation and to Mr. Villas and told him of this. They then hatched a plan so that they could find out who was involved in the cartel and expose these businessmen and literally put an end to the cartel. Not knowing that, when I found out that Max Andrews was the boss, I came out and played the tape exposing Max not only as the boss, but also possibly causing Max quite a bit of danger. That's why we haven't seen Max Andrews for the past several weeks. However, the GWF has taken care of the cartel. Mukun Singh has been banned from the Global Wrestling Federation for life. Obviously, two of the other members of the cartel have moved on to another federation, so we don't have to worry about them. They have suspended Scott Anthony. However, Mr. Anthony went to his attorneys this week and served us with an injunction that says we must allow him to wrestle until he gets a fair hearing. That could take forever, but we're going to work on that. But the main thing we want to do right now is Mr. Villas has joined me. He wants to read a statement, and we have a new permanent commissioner of the Global Wrestling Federation, and Mr. Villas is going to introduce him right now.
Yes. I am here today to announce a new commissioner for the North American division of the Global Wrestling Federation. After what you have just heard, I think it will come as no surprise that we have decided that there's only one man who deserves to be the permanent commissioner. May I introduce the North American Commissioner of GWF, Mr. Max Andrews.
Well, I'll tell you, speaking personally, this is quite a relief
Well, I want to say, Joe, I'm sorry that you got involved in all this. It was a mistake, and my fault. I jumped in, and you tried to warn me. I thought you were warning me for a different reason, though. All I want to say is that all of this was done for the people who are sitting out here tonight and enjoy our wrestling here at the Global Wrestling Federation. And I honorably am overwhelmed in the fact that they would love to have me as the commissioner, and I accept. All right, there you have it. Max Andrews is now the permanent North American commissioner of the Global Wrestling Federation, and all I can say is, like I said, I almost made a doozy of a mistake. A great announcement, Joe. We've got wrestling action coming up right after this on Major League Wrestling. Stay tuned.
Mr. Akbar wanted me to open this interview by congratulating the new GWF Tag Team champions, but I don't think that the fans here in the Global don't feel that congratulations are in order, Mr. Akbar.
Let it be known that we are not closet champions. You know what that means, don't you, Bonnie? We will take on anybody, anytime, anywhere, any place, and the Global Wrestling Federation. The champions are in the coast-to-coast connection, and don't you ever forget it. And I know Hollywood John, Rugged Rise, and Sweet Daddy, the family's proud of you, young man. The family's proud. Hey, you know, Bonnie, let me tell you something. We don't care what anybody else in the Global Dome or anywhere thinks. When you do 6,000 sit-ups a day like we do, and when you swim 21 laps, 21 miles a day, and when you can bench press 500 pounds like these men can, you ain't scared of nobody. So I don't care who you are, where you come from. You have your mama sew you up some wrestling pants, and you get you some boots, and you come and get some of this.
Two matches between Sam Houston and Bull Payne. Two very different results. But one key ingredient made the second good for Sam Houston as opposed to the first. Bull Payne with the upper hand. Now, if you have gone back over the past few weeks and seen the battles between Bull Payne and Sam Houston, Samantha has been very apparent. Bull Payne with a clothesline, but misses with a slap. Drop kick. On drag. And Sam Houston gets the advantage. Samantha has pulled almost every trick in the book. Bull Payne claims that Sam Houston is distracted by a, quote, beautiful lady. I seem to think different. Houston with the advantage, working on the arm as Samantha trying to get her man going. Scott Hudson is out stepping on a situation involving a gentleman by the name of Stephen DeTruth. We'll try to bring you more on that as this show continues. Through the ropes goes Sam Houston, down hard, too. Bull Payne delivers a right. And Sam Houston is down on the interview area. Watch out! Backdrop! As Bull Payne goes down. Back into the ring they go. Scott Hudson has rejoined us. I know you were checking on that Stephen the Truth situation. I'll talk to you about that a little later. But look at Sam Houston go to town.
Sam Houston really, a lot of pent-up frustration for Sam, and he's taking it out on Bull Payne right now.
As long as Samantha doesn't get involved, it looked like spray into the eye. Bull Payne, DDT. Sam holding his eyes. Let's get the word on this.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Bull Payne.
Sam Houston has been looking forward to this week. Last week, he took on Bull Payne, and Samantha brought him the straight hand.
Over the last few weeks, we've seen a very serious situation develop between Bull Payne and that man, Sam Houston. And they come to a head today.
He weighs 262
Now, Bull Payne has had the help of Mr. Samantha in every one of his matches against Sam Houston. You've got to think that Sam Houston is sick and tired of the interference with Samantha.
Oh, I know for a fact he is, Craig. In talking with Sam Houston, he will tell you when it comes to Bull Payne, his hatred goes in two different directions. One at Bull Payne, one at Samantha.
My, oh my, Samantha, while we were down at... Samantha just absolutely spiteful at Sam Houston.
Wow.
That was a distraction that I don't believe Sam Houston needed, as it gave Bull Payne the opportunity to go right to work.
Sam Houston is too much of a gentleman to strike a lady. I know him that well, but if there's she is no lady. Let's use that old joke right quick. But if there is a lady Sam Houston would strike, it would be Samantha, because she is going to be a thorn in his side.
Bull Payne tried the reverse atomic drop. It didn't work. Sam Houston delivers the clothesline. Irish whip takes him over into the far corner. Bull Payne out of the way. Charging in there too quickly, Sam Houston. Houston with many titles to his credit. Bull Payne still looking for his first title.
And the more this match goes on, Samantha doesn't have to interject herself into these proceedings at all, and she's still a factor. And Houston is forever going to be looking out of the corner of his eye to that corner of the ring. What's she plotting? Is she involving herself? So she doesn't have to lift a finger to be a distraction in this match.
She's smiling. A while ago, she was even laughing. You couldn't see that off camera, but she was just laughing at Sam Houston. Houston cross body block. Count of one, count of two. Almost the count of three. Bull Payne quickly back. Knee lift. And so far, Samantha, with her initial presence, 1, 2. Sam Houston almost got a 3 count. Samantha, with her initial presence, set the tone. And now Samantha's a little bit worried. And that's when you worry about Samantha most.
That's a good point, Craig. When Samantha is seeing her man on top of things, she's happy, laughing at him. But now that Sam Houston has 3 successive 2 counts on Bull Payne, she may find it necessary to interject herself into this match.
Bull Payne takes Sam Houston out to the outside. Delivers a blow to the midsection. Bull Payne measuring the man from Bear Creek Hill. Out. Steel ring press. That gives Sam Houston the opportunity here. Sam Houston delivers a right, followed up by another right. But Bull Payne's right didn't have much effect. Goes to the forearm now.
And even that wasn't as effective as most Bull Payne forearms. Now there's a couple that have staggered Sam Houston, but Bull Payne's hand is hurting.
Fans were happy to see a rematch, and Sam Houston not having much luck, but all of a sudden Sam Houston coming back with a flurry. Third shot delivered back to the ropes for momentum. Comes up. Will Bull Payne go down? Not quite yet. Oh, clothesline. Delivered by Bull Payne.
Shades of Evander Holyfield and Burt Cooper. Bull Payne took the best Sam Houston had to offer and would not go down. It took a double clothesline before both men are counting the lights here.
Watch out for Samantha. She's sneaking around the ring. Going towards Sam Houston. Getting up on the ring apron. With the fans are cheering. What's that? Stop, baby doll! Stop, baby doll! Get away from Sam Houston! Baby doll falling down! Watch out, Bull Payne! Houston and Brady now hugging each other. A light heavyweight championship match. Chaz against the Lightning Kid. Chaz finally getting the opportunity to go for the championship. Well, let's take a look at this action courtesy of Major League Wrestling. Yeah! There he is. Tailor-made indeed. Yeah.
Yes, a buffoon of the first magnitude.
Wow. This is championship match, however.
And defending his current title as Global Federation Light Heavyweight Champion at 201 pounds from Tampa, Florida, the Lightning Kid.
Well, there you see the man currently known as the champion. He did not want to give Chaz this matchup, but the competition committee heard all the calls on the 900 hotline saying that we believe Chaz deserves another opportunity. And, well, the kid just back from Japan.
Oh, boy. Got a little salt there, some ceremonial salt. He was telling me about in the locker room, got the ceremonial salt, throws it in the corner for good luck, says a little prayer, a little step of the ass, and,
Oh, what?
oh, step of the ass, shut up, Baldy Rock. How are the three bears, anyway? Up here with Hudson Hummingbird, better known to you fans at home as Baldy Rock, and my other comrade, Mr. Homeboy Johnson, master of the four eyes.
That's not Japanese. What's this salt deal all
I just told you. I'm going to tell you again, Hudson.
I don't want to hear it.
Never mind then.
Well, the Lightning Kid throwing the ceremonial salt away, but Chaz is ready to go on this one.
Throwing a ceremonial salt and unceremoniously attacked by Chaz, a known cheater, along with his redneck father tugboat.
Well, Chaz wanted the opportunity for that championship in the splash in the corner. He wanted the opportunity for the shot. The kid didn't want to give it to him. Look at Chaz. He caught himself off the top rope.
Incredible.
One, two. Almost the count of three.
Oh, hey, wait, that sucks. That was cheating. Yeah, okay, he's cheating.
Chaz up to the top, misses with the elbow.
Good. He got off to a lucky start anyway. He really wasn't doing very well.
Chaz is still nursing the knee that was injured at the hands of the Lightning Kid and the Dirty Davis brothers.
He's always nursing something, usually a bottle of that sticky pie, that milk toast.
Oh, the Lightning Kid goes down as Chaz was regaining his balance on the top rope. Chaz going to the top. Boom, off the top rope.
A Frankensteiner's in the top rope.
Count of two. What a move by the youngster from L.A. Chaz going to work on the champion.
You don't see too many people attempt that move. The Frankensteiner from the top rope. I think Justin Liger in Japan tries it, and now we've seen Chaz do it against the Lightning Kid.
I've done it before.
The Lightning Kid catches Chaz. There's the crowd burst, but only a count of two as Chaz is able to kick out.
This is a heck of a match. Is this the main event?
Just one of the main events. The Tag Team Championship is our main event. Steve Simpson and his mystery partner against the Coast to Coast Connection.
Wait, why are we giving these people at home like all these good action here? Let's give a bunch of cheapo stuff in some commercials.
Watch out, Chaz goes out and his knee is caught up in the top rope.
Cool.
The knee brace has been caught up there.
All right.
There's nowhere for him to go, but now, as the Lightning Kid
Helps him down. He helps him down. That's what a sportsman the Lightning Kid is.
Watch out for the Lightning Kid. He goes to the outside, going to the top rope. Watch out! Boom! Right on top of Chaz.
Wow. The Lightning Kid has absolutely no regard for life, limb, or his own body. That's why I respect him. That's why he's such a nice young fellow.
Bowing to the audience. Says, let's take a break. Don't go away. We'll be back with more. We welcome you back. The Light Heavyweight Championship match continues.
What you people missed while we went to a commercial was the Lightning Kid pinned Chaz, except the referee was out of position and didn't see it.
They didn't miss any of the action.
Right there.
There it they did. They missed tons of action. That's what they get for not showing up at the arena live and in person. And they go meet Scott Anthony.
They're going to bring him in by the truckload.
Yeah, well, the only people to come to you are your friends from Detox.
Lightning Kid over the top, but not good enough for a count of 3.
A Northern Light suplex that we don't see on these shores too much, but a very popular move in Japan. The Lightning Kid really showing that Japanese style in here against Chad.
The tag, backslide, count of 1, count it. Hey, the Lightning Kid got out of that situation.
Man, these guys are going. Crucifix again.
Oh! Delivers a slam down using the crucifix to his own effect. The Lightning Kid.
Chaz went to the well one too many times.
Knee to the forehead of the youngster.
You know, that kid, he is right. He looks exactly like a can of Joe Cola. And I tell you, he's got all the energy of a whole six-pack of that stuff.
Now going after the knee. That knee brace providing protection, but it's kind of hard to provide protection there.
The knee injured by the Dirty Davis brothers paid off by my boy, Lightning Kid. Give him some money. Them Davis brothers do anything for cash. For a huge cash sum.
As a matter of fact, Chad says he's pretty much recovered from that knee injury, but is wearing the brace for protection.
Spinning toe hold. Looking for some guy. Looking for the figure 4.
Tries to get him in the figure 4.
And does. You know what, though? I don't think he's really recovered.
Hey, he says he's taking it off. He says it's not having any effect. The knee brace is preventing the figure 4 from being fully implemented there.
That's bogus.
He's turning it over. Watch this.
You know what? I gotta disagree. I don't think Chaz is fully recovered. I think he just figures if he gets hurt, his old man will run in and save him. But he's reversed it.
He reverses it, and now all the pain going through the legs and the knees of the Lightning Kid. But the Lightning Kid is able to reach the rope.
Them long, lanky arms reach down and grab a handful of rope. Good move, kid. Good move. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Get on the stick there.
They have saved the Lightning Kid there as he got the ropes to break the figure 4 of Chad, or the reversal of the figure 4 by Chad.
He's got the leg now. Here we go. That's my boy, the kid, just like I showed him. Just like I showed him. Do it, kid. My boy, I love the kid. He's my hero.
Well, the figure 4 may not have had much of an effect, but that atomic drop to the knee did. Reversal by Chaz. And the kick. Oh, he misses. And the referee, the victim of the kick by the Lightning Kid.
James Beard is no wrestler.
What? Right into the eye.
That's ceremonial salt.
Right into the eye. Chaz has been blinded by the salt.
Oh, and a boot to the head. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Let's get the official word. Wait a minute. That's Jerry Lynn. As Chaz has been blinded, Jerry Lynn has come in and has shown James Beard the salt. James Beard has declared Chaz the winner.
But he doesn't get the belt. He does not get the belt because it was swallowed by the Lightning Kid. And under disqualification, the champion keeps the belt.
From behind, the Lightning Kid attacking Jerry Lynn.
So that's what he deserves, Johnson. He should have minded his own business.
He has never given Jerry Lynn a match for the title since winning it in the tournament. Jerry Lynn missing the kick. Sleeper hold. He's working a sleeper. The Lightning Kid is going out.
Come on, kid, fight it.
The Lightning Kid is going out.
Fight it, kid.
Jerry Lynn has cinched in that sleeper, and there's nowhere for the kid to go. He is going out.
Come on, kid.
The Lightning Kid.
That's it. He's out.
He is out. Jerry Lynn uses the sleeper
Wait
to
a
put
minute.
him out.
Pick him up.
The Dirty Davis brothers standing by us.
Jerry Lynn with the belt. Yeah.
Well, there you see
No, what a coward. He ran away when he saw the Tough Davis brothers coming. Attacked the kids from behind.
And we'll be back with more. You can also call him the instigator, Greg Johnson, along with flamboyant Freddie Fargo, for our main event this time of the GWF.
What you see entering the ring right there, Craig Johnson, is the most aptly named tag team in pro wrestling today. That is the Dirty, and I mean Dirty, Davis Brothers.
Jazz will be the keeper of the key, and the door is about to be locked as we get underway. All four men legal in the ring in this cage match. Right off the bat, the Dirty Davis brothers want to make sure that Chuck Taylor and Terry Garvin don't have the opportunity to mount an offense and get some revenge.
You know, there he is right there, Craig Johnson. Terry Garvin, the man who single-handedly got this tag team into the fix that they're in right now.
Now there you see Mike Davis and Tom Davis having the advantage here in the opening moments of this cage match.
Well, I'll tell you, that Chuck Taylor sure got a heck of a body on him, doesn't he, Craig?
Chuck Taylor ran the same track as the Dirty Davis brothers for many years until the Davis brothers hurt. Come on! Double clotheslines. The Davis brothers go down. I was about to mention until the Davis brothers hurt his son being Chaz. There you see the keeper of the key, Chaz. Body slam. Pinfall or submission, the only way you can win this one. Taylor to the top rope. Garvin to the top rope. Down this time. Chuck Taylor dropping the big leg, and Mike Davis maybe wondering where he is. Terry Garvin, high that shot. Hard to keep up with all the action, Freddie.
Craig, why ever do you think that Terry Garvin made the challenge to the Davis brothers to get them into this type of match?
Because the no disqualification match wasn't enough. And into the cage. I think that Tom Davis tried to stop his momentum, but it was not successful. And now, Chuck Taylor takes off his shirt and is using it for leverage.
I wish he'd put it back on, Craig, if you want to know the truth.
Back into the cage. Goes Tom Davis, while Mike Davis is in a very precarious position.
This is quite amazing, Craig. I have yet to see Garvin and Taylor put the Davis brothers in this type of position in any of the previous matches. And it's all come down to this, Craig.
Mike Davis has been bouncing around, finally gets out of the ropes while Terry Garvin delivers the knee lift. Chuck Taylor going to work on the elder Davis brother. Proud pumper there.
What is to be proud of?
Terry Garvin going to the top of the cage. Watch out!
Craig, he's never been there before.
Oh, my!
Big mistake on his part.
Off the top of the cage. Terry Garvin falls. And now the Davis brothers with the advantage. Mike Davis delivering the right to touch.
You know, Craig, you're going to have to explain something to me here that I just plain don't understand. Now, I'm a very intelligent person, surely the most intelligent person that you know. Why ever would Terry Garvin want to get the two Davis brothers into a cage? What happens, Craig, when you put two wild, free animals into a cage? They go nuts.
In that case, Chuck Taylor just put their minds together and got the advantage. Fans, we're going to keep the tape machines rolling. Don't you go away. More after this. We return to action. The Davis brothers with the advantage here. And to answer your question, Terry Garvin wanted to see a situation where the Davis brothers couldn't run away. Right now, the Davis brothers getting the opportunity.
No wonder the Truth wanted me to come out here. I mean, Craig, do you think that nobody at home can see what's actually going on here?
Thank God we've only heard little snippets from the Truth, but he claims that he's going to be here. If you watch some of our other GWF shows, Stephen the Truth claims he's going to be here. Oh, my. Anyway, back to the action in the ring. Terry Garvin gets a shot to the midsection of Tom Davis, while the proud Papa going to work on elder brother Mike. Yeah,
it really disturbs me, Craig, when people tear apart Tug Taylor's body. I think he's got a fine body. He's at his perfect weight for 9.5 feet.
Tug Taylor is saying that's a lot more than just bulk as he puts all his weight into the boot, into the throat. Meanwhile, Tom Davis gets the advantage in the other matchup. All four men in the ring, and I think Tug Taylor, in his strategy, said, I want to go after the older brother. He was the one that started causing all this, and now double teaming on Tug Taylor.
Craig, how can you do this to this team? You know for a fact that it was Terry Garvin who single-handedly instituted this match. They slapped him silly. He had no idea what he was saying and challenged them to a cage. This is going to be Terry Garvin's downfall.
Mike Davis. Excuse me, Tom Davis said, oh my Lord, outside the ring, the Lightning Kid has just struck Jazz. The Lightning Kid has hit Jazz over the top of the head and has taken the key away from him. It's breaking loose outside and inside. Oh my! The Lightning Kid with that steel chair inside the ring. Tug Taylor sees what is happening.
Oh, Papa's going crazy now, Craig.
Tom Davis losing it all. Steel chair.
Thousands and thousands of fans here are all on their feet, Craig. They're going nuts.
The DDT, but it didn't have any effect. Tug Taylor gets up. The Lightning Kid through the chain. Taylor has to be moved. Down he goes. 1, 2, 3. The Lightning Kid. The Lightning Kid. He's on bottom of the ring. Down around.
What is he doing down here, Craig? He's got no right or reason to be here. Jerry Lynn out here sticking his nose in where it plainly doesn't belong.
Chuck Taylor is worried about his son. Jerry Lynn has put the Lightning Kid to sleep. The Lightning Kid who came out with that steel chair. Inside the ring. Mike is turning to Tom.
Craig, I'm not real comfortable with these odds right now.
Terry Garvin and Chuck Taylor looking after Jazz. As we'll be back to wrap it up. While the Davis brothers are sitting up.
Let me tell you something. Tugboat, I'm not really sure what you hit me with right now. But listen, you fat scrub. I'm tired of cheating us. Hey, we didn't have to use a chain, did we, fat boy? No, we didn't have to use a chain. We told you before. Kevin, you're going down. Sam, you're probably out again. We're a hell of a lot smarter than we look. And let me tell you something else. Fat boy, I don't care what it takes.
what we have to do for sure. Fat practice is ours. Nothing else to be said. You guys got a cheat to beat us. You can't win, so you got to cheat. The Dirty Davis brothers quite upset. But the winners of the match indeed, Chuck Taylor and Terry Garvin. We'll check on Taz. We'll bring you a report next week here on the GWF. For even flamboyant Freddie Fargo, I'm Craig Johnson. See you next time here in the GWF. So long, everybody.